Now that we've got the Fredericksburg studio set up, I'm going to create some layer states. One thing I forgot to do in the other video is to set my LT scale, get it all set up. So what I'm going to do in here is type in MSLT scale. Oops. MSLT scale. Make sure that that is set to 0. It's set to 1 right now. MS is your model space. LT scale, line type scale. So then we'll double check in here. You should have done this already in your template, but PSLT scale, make sure that that is set to 0 in each one of these layouts. Alright, so everything, PSLT scale and MSLT scale is set to 0 throughout the entire drawing. Make sure when you're doing your PSLT scale or checking it that you check every single one of your layouts because they can each have a different PSLT scale. Now it says to set the LT scale to 18. Alright, so now our LT scale is ready to go. LT scale is ready to go. We turned off MS and PS so that we're just looking at your regular old LT scale. Now what we need to do is create the following layer states. We need to create one called All On, first floor, second floor, elevation, sections, and foundation. So the easiest way to do it is just come in here to Layer Properties, move this down a little bit, and we've got this guy right here. So this is your Layer States Manager. So what we're going to do here is, let's just expand this so it's a little bit bigger, and let's go ahead and make one called All On. Since all of my layers are on right now, by default, it's the best time to do an All On. Just a quick and easy way to get your layers to turn on. When you do a layer state, it basically takes a screenshot of whatever you have set current right now. So right now everything is on, so I can create an All On. Remember, do not click the Save button. You can either say Restore or Close. You just have to trust that it's actually created it. So the next one that I need to do is my first floor. Turn off all the second floor layers and foundation layers. So I'm going to come in here, everything that says elevation, let's go ahead and set layer 0 current. We're going to turn off all of our second floor. We're going to turn off foundation. We don't really have to worry about elevations or sections because they're actually going to be in a different area. They're not going to be drawn right on top of each other. So that's fine. We've got a foundation and second floor layers turned off. I'm going to create a layer state. Say New, and this one is going to be first floor. Okay. Let's go to All On and say Restore. That way everything comes back on. It's a little bit easier to come in here. Now we're going to do second floor. With second floor, we want to turn everything else off. So all of our first floor is going to be turned off. Actually, let's go ahead and double set layer 0 current. So all of first floor, second floor, but one thing that we also need to do is everything that isn't second floor. So appliances, border, doors, all of that stuff needs to be turned off. So we will come in here. Elevations doesn't really matter. You can turn those off if you want to. They really don't interrupt or kind of get in the way at all. Furniture, we'll turn that one off. Labels, plumbing, porch, posts, paper space notes, and all of that is fine. So let's do roof overhang. Sections are fine, and hidden walls need to be turned off. Basically, everything that is in second floor. I'm going to create a new layer state. New, we'll call this second floor. Go back to All On and say Restore. Now we need to create one called Elevations. So what we need to do in here is turn off anything that says sections. Our elevations and sections are going to be drawn on top of each other. So we'll just turn these guys off. Just have to worry about sections. New layer state. Restore All On. This time I'm going to make sections, so I'll turn off the elevations layer. So anything that has elevations in the word, in the name, turn that off. Create a new layer state. sections. I already made elevations. All on, restore. And the last one is foundation. So with foundation, we want to turn off first and second floor layers. Not just first and second floor though, like everything that's drawn on your first and second floor. So that includes appliances. Highlight all of these. Cabinets, doors, closet shelves, everything. Elevations don't really matter. Foundation we want to leave on. Furniture, labels, plumbing, porch posts, all of those need to be off. Roof overhang, we'll turn that one off. And I think that's pretty much it. So let's come in here, make another one called foundation. Say OK, all on, restore. Now I've got all of these guys set up. So what we're going to do is come into this drawing. Now that we've got all the layer states set up, if I come in here and pull this down, you can see all the different layer states that I've created. This is going to help me as I start drawing this project. As I come into each one of these little squares, I know which one I can set current. I'm going to be working first of all on the first floor. So let's just set the first floor current and we're going to be ready to draw. Stay tuned to the next video for steps on how to get started drawing.